95年の8月にシーグラフという
In August of '95, one of the U.S.'s largest CG conventions, SIGGRAPH, was held in L.A. At that time, we were not sure what the next generation RPG game should look like. So, as an experiment, we created a CG-based, game-like interactive demo to present at the show. It focused on battle scenes that were 100% real-time and polygon-based. This became the seed of Final Fantasy VII, and it was then that we decided to make this a CG-based game. When we discussed designing the field scenes as illustration or CG-based, we came up with the idea to eliminate the connection between the movies and the fields. Without using blackout at all and maintaining the quality at the same time, we would make the movie stop at one cut and make the characters move around on it. We tried to make it controllable even during movies. As a result of using a lot of motion data plus CG effects in still images, it turned out to be a mega-capacity game, and therefore we had to choose the CD-ROM as our media. In other words, we became too aggressive and got ourselves into trouble.
then, thrill seekers, here we go. We've got some amazing insider information for you game wizards. Not off. We've got reviews of the latest games and what the experts think of those games. We've got a visit to Hotline City and what it all means. The Mario story, where, why, and how did a little Italian with a moustache become a worldwide superstar. We've got tips and tricks on the latest software, and we get to the bottom of how the game's writers invent a Super Nintendo game. And we look at some of the excellent gear that you can get for your Super Nintendo. But first, let's get the show on the road with the Mario story. Buongiorno, prego, 19.
Mario, the most famous plumber of all time, actually started life as a carpenter who had lost his girlfriend to a gorilla in the 1980 game Donkey Kong. He was such a success that Japanese video game programmer Shigeru Miyamoto decided to make him the hero of a new two-player game called Mario Brothers. Mario joined with his younger brother Luigi, and the rest is history. The follow-up game, Super Mario Bros., sold over 43 million carts worldwide, and Mario overtook long-established characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck in popularity. His star has been rising ever since, as he's gained his new powers, explored even stranger worlds, and conquered even more grotesque enemies. Mario even took to the skies in Super Mario Bros. 3, and swam like a fish in his first 16-bit adventure, Super Mario World. Ever versatile, Mario has also proved himself a wizard behind the wheel in the amazing Super Mario Kart. Not satisfied with his gaming adventures, our intrepid Brooklyn plumber has become a film star of his very own in Super Mario Bros. The movie. To mark the new stardom, Nintendo have released the Mario game to end them all, Mario All-Stars, so that now you can relive every slip into danger, every hidden escape, and every moment of glory in Mario's long history.
Bravo-ski, Mario-ski.
Saying, here's the second biggest response in America today. You put her in one room and him in the other room, and you say, what's your dream? Man, why do you do what you do? Why do you get up 5 days a week and leave your wife in a warm bed? Why? Why do you leave your kids the best days, the best weeks, the best months, the best hours of your life? Why? Because it fulfills you? Liar! I don't believe it. Because it fulfills me? Wrong! No! You put her in one room and him in the other room and say, what is your dream? And this is the second biggest response. Well, my husband and I don't even know how to say this, but, well, I'm just gonna say it. We just want a camper. We want to get a camper. Your dream is a camper? You gotta be kidding me! No, I'm not kidding you.
We've got a toxic catch and ride. If you'll just got it. He's got it set. He's got a long bar, a T-bar. Here it comes. Tetris! 27,000 now, 44,000. Thor Ackerland under a little bit of pressure, nervously fingering on that controller tonight. He is going to celebrate, or one of these two. Definitely very close to it at the moment. 27,000 right now, 54,000. Thor Ackerland takes a long bar, sets it down to the right. Now building up the outside wall, a little bit of trouble, but no, he gets out of it with a Tetris. Following it up, 65,000, 46,000. Long bar for Rich, but not in time. He'll set it to the inside of his wall. Checking in with the clock down below. We're on the go here as time ticks away well into Tetris. Less than 40 seconds to play, gentlemen, as of now. As time ticks away to the final seconds. Time is every bit of this last element. 78,000, 57,000. This is the best I've ever seen Rich Ambler play. Incredible comeback. 27 seconds now left to play in the final round of play. 91,000 now. We're looking at 58,000, now 70,000. Rich Ambler comes back with another incredible move. 90,000 for Thor Ackerland, 70,000. Rich Ambler concentrating. Here it comes, Tetris! Setting it down along the way, pulling Thor Ackerland now. He opens up the channel. 10, 9, 8. Last seconds of play. Who's going to take it away today? 98,000. Rich Ambler could do it in time. Toss off a double. Look at Thor go right to the end.
Up, Uber gamers Amy Brady, Dee Palmer, and Matt Lito for a global first, a sneak peek inside the UK's renowned Rare Studios. To get more info on Xbox 360, hit MTV.com and MTV Overdrive. You're gearing up for the first Xbox 360 Live Perfect Dark Zero Deathmatch. Keep it here. Well, this is a huge night for Xbox. I've got Ryan here. We're going to talk about games.
Let's do it.
And you were saying...
I'm in.
Are you in?
I'm in.
Who
invested.
Who actually is in?
Everybody here is in,
That's
obviously.
right.
Professional gamers Matt, Amy, Amber, and Dee, and you guys got the inside scoop on Perfect Dark Zero when you were over in England.
It was a dream come true. It was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Let us take a look into this previously unseen world.
Hi, I'm Dee. I'm with my friends from the US. We're here at Rare Studios. Here in England, going to check out this Perfect Dark Zero. No one's got their hands on it yet. Rare, Xbox, MTV. That's all you wanted. Let's get this on.
My name is Amy Brady. I lead a clan of 170 girls, guys that can't handle being beat by girls. When they tell me to get back in the kitchen, I tell them I'm already in the kitchen. I'm just kicking their ass with one hand.
My name's Matt Lito. My handle is Zios, and I play games for a living. The first tournament that I won, the score was 14-14, and the first person to 15 won. And I happened to get that last kill, and that was a $20,000 kill. So that's when I decided to, you know what, I'm going to focus on this full time. And the following year, I made 80 grand playing games.
You know my name now, it's D, a.k.a. D-Mega. I'm the man. Anybody want to race me, you get beaten. You want to fight me in the shooting game, you get shot. It's that simple. But you know what? Right now, I'm sick of talking. Let's get trained, check out this motion capture studio, see how they get us in the game, punching, kicking, ducking, bobbing, weaving, go and do this motion capture for ourselves, I think.
From stalking the chat rooms to knocking on the door, Dateline's hidden cameras have caught a string of men in the act, showing up for a date with a minor they thought was home alone. But you might be surprised at the men arriving next. Again, we want to remind you that some of what you're about to see is sexually explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
During our investigation, there's a parade of men walking up the driveway, through the garage, and into the house. 19 men in 3 days. In almost every case, the man engaged in sexually explicit internet conversations with a person posing as a young teen. And as you'll hear later, most of them said they'd never done it before and would never actually have sex with a minor.
Did you bring beer?
No, I think we can stop and get some on the way.
And perhaps more shocking than the number of men is who they are. Our background checks uncover men leading double lives, men you would never suspect involved in this potentially illegal activity. This man letting himself into our house makes his living working with children. He's a special education teacher. Dell is now posing as a boy the man's expecting to meet.
Just sit at the kitchen counter for a minute.
Where are you? Oh, okay.
I need to get my new shorts on.
Okay.
The teacher, Stephen Benoff, believes he's been chatting online about sex with a boy named Brandon who says he's 13. And how old do you think the teacher is? He's 54 and married. When I confront him, at first he says he thought Brandon was an adult.
Well, he said he was 23. What's the problem?
I have the transcript. That's what the problem is. Brandon said he was 13.
13?
13.
And the teacher knows this because Brandon told him online he was 13.
You will talk about oral sex, anal sex, and all the different things that you'd like to do with him. What are you doing here?
I thought I would come see him, but...
Come see him for what?
I wanted to meet him.
While online, our 13-year-old decoy asked the teacher to bring condoms. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
You did. You have them in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about your intent?
Well, I always have them with me, but...
What is a 54-year-old man doing coming to this home to see a 13-year-old boy?
I obviously made a big mistake.
And he...
A recent taste test proved that Diet 7-Up tastes better than the other leading diet drinks.
Here, let me help you with this.
This news may dramatically increase demand.
Here you are, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Unfortunately, to avoid a shortage of Diet 7-Up, people who may not really need it may be asked to limit their purchase.
Only one taste feels so good.
Diet 7-Up.
I'd like you to try Rancher's Choice dressing from Kraft.
No, thanks. I like Hidden Valley.
Oh, you're going to be tough.
You're not kidding.
You'll like Rancher's Choice even better. It's got lots of tasty herbs and spices.
Oh, it's got lots of tasty herbs and spices.
And it's incredibly thick and creamy.
So it's incredibly thick and creamy.
So why don't you try it?
So I love it. Oh, my goodness, it's delicious. I love it.
Rancher's Choice, also in reduced calorie.
I love it.
He's a 42-year-old ex-Marine. He's a 14-year-old boy genius. Together, they'll trash the freshman class in Ruby's premiering Friday.
Then, on a Sunday picnic, the Willoughby's daughter was lost. That was 40 years ago. Then one night...
Daddy?
Friday.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the signs, makes a few adjustments. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back, way back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
The ball game's over.
7-Eleven slices prices. Take a look and save with these Price Slicer specials. 10-ounce original New York seltzer, all flavors just 49 cents a bottle. Ever-ready alkaline batteries, a single 9-volt or 2 packs of CD and AAA, $1.69, and 4 packs of AA are just $2.09.
Holy shit.
Get hot
Okay.
all-beef hamburgers with
What the
all
hell is going on?
59 cents. Cheeseburgers just 10
Some
cents.
whooping.
Great everyday prices.
Man, I don't
Plus,
understand.
Super Bowl specials
Oof.
are featured at participating 7-Elevens 24 hours a day.
Victory for women in the workplace at 11.
Take a look at the game. It's playable here at G4ia for the first time.
Okay. After a lot of to-do, after some goddamn registry editing, LA Noire is finally launched. Yes, indeed. The only reason I'm not showing it right now is I have to log in a social club. And, I'm wise to this game. I know that, people can fuck you up if they get your shit. They're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna get popped. Not today. No, thank you. Oh, I gotta do a CAPTCHA. Rockstar, you make me fight for you. I'll do it.
Luckily, that's
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there.
And more women are playing games every day. Just not the ones I usually want to play. Here to present the next award is a video gamer and star of the forthcoming film 1114. Put your hands together for Mr. Colin Hanks.
Okay. Okay. Only took 30 minutes. 27 minutes. That's PC gaming, baby. Get out of here, cursor. Actually, I need you. You gonna make it to Catch a Predator game? Like Papers, Please, where you catch Preds? So I've actually streamed this before, but it was a long time ago. I don't know if I should start over or not. I'm gonna start over. No. This is the second time, I think. I'm playing through the intro. What's up, Jacob?
Verge of greatness.
Tell me what's up.
Type of city based not on the man.
What's wrong with the game? It just wouldn't launch.
Car, a symbol of freedom and vitality.
I hit go. It would say running and then just kill it. The process would die. Had to do some... How many games are part of Project Rockstar? 2, technically.
Own his own home.
This and GTA 5 story mode.
Be overlooked by his neighbors.
I just realized I never finished Bully either. So I might squeeze that in.
The city where a man's home is his castle.
And I see again.
Quarter acre of the...
Oh, Lionel Gus. Is it Lionel Gus? Lionel Gus?
The city of...
I don't know what that means. I should look it up. But yes, I had to hack the code wide open. But anyway, it's good to see you.
Or Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Maybe this should also just be a Los Angeles movie double feature. Thank you, Jacob, for the resub. That's what's up. Alright. Red Dead Undead Nightmare? I played through that already, so... Yeah, Red Dead 3 references. We're trying to get to RDR2 at launch. LA Noire and GTA 5 story will more than fill the time.
Dreamers.
I thought, I didn't know that LA Noire's story was that long. But yes, I think, all told, those are the Rockstar games I have not finished. I never finished State of Emergency or the ping pong game. Table tennis, yeah, that's it.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Oh, it didn't. But it's alright just being what it is. Thanks for the resub, Turbid. Actually, I didn't finish Red Dead Revolver.
No boundaries.
I did play it, though.
That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
It's like 30 hours. Okay, I thought so. A couple of good weekends, I can knock it out. About the Warriors, I've definitely played that. I played the shit out of that.
Command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team.
What's up, Grace? Turbid, no, I have not played this before. I told you that. I was in chat.
You never know whether the guy you're talking to is
Lalo, short for Eduardo. Nalgas,
in the watch command.
Spanish for butt. Oh, well, thank you for... Lalo Nalgas. Alright, got it. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that. I would never have known.
14 Adam, come in.
You have the DLC cases, I do.
KGPL. 14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street.
Minute Rebel, yeah, you can DM me on Twitter.
Uniform assistance for an evidence.
For hard netting stuff.
14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright, well, it's going to take a little more tweaking to get the old controller working.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Driving just... Whoa!
Team of Sunshine himself.
I don't know, driving just doesn't feel right on a WASD. Driving is the one thing mouse and keyboard cannot do. I am the game. Thank you for subbing. That means I gotta play a song.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yeah, the PS3 days, right?
Wilshire Division. We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
We don't need textures.
There's a tall white guy. Our
if it's not even 720.
The Vic's head and then through his piece.
Bethesda's retconning the
Try and recover the gap.
Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 76. That doesn't surprise me.
Your best shot.
Fallout's not a core RPG.
It's a low life.
Get rid of that idea.
And if we recover the weapon,
bag it and return it to technical
None
service.
of that shit matters.
I'm out of here. Happy hunting.
It's a game where nothing matters. You walk forward, you experience no consequences, you make no decisions, and you slowly level up.
Fist hump.
That's fine. It's fun, but
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Fallout got too popular to be like a core game.
To the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything.
Oh, Austin, I'm glad. I thought the podcast was fun. What's up, Sandra? Welcome. Why did the faces in this game look so weird? Well, it's old capture technology. It's like basically the first workable performance capture.
Look at this jump.
As I recall, I don't remember performance capture being done in a game to the extent that it was in L.A. Noire, or as successfully. So it's low resolution. Like, faces are kind of bubbly because the math is wiggly.
Pick through other people's trash.
Oh, right. I gotta play a sub. I will do that. Hold on a moment. And, another thing to consider is that this game is being played in a way higher resolution than they thought it would be back then. So, I endearingly think about it like makeup in like an old movie that's like remastered in 4K. Some movies from the 50s, if they get clean prints and do a good restore on it, that makeup is not HD friendly. It's also kind of like, I don't know, sometimes this happens where like TV in the 60s was hyper saturated for no reason because people had colored TVs and it was just a cool thing to do. So I think there are shades of that in LA Noire. You can not only see its age, like its literal age, and that it doesn't look as high resolution as modern games, but the assets created for it were created to be broadcast in a certain medium, and that medium is shifted. So yeah, I think that's what accommodates some of its funny look nowadays. The game is made by Rockstar Australia, not the main team. Yeah, Team Bondi, who I don't know what they're up to. They were talking about a game called Horror of the Orient for a little bit, and then that just kind of disappeared. I need to follow up on that. That was David Cage, right? No. Different people. I think? Shit. I'm blanking. Anyway. Defunct? Yeah, I think fairly defunct. I never remember explicitly seeing them close, or when I did, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So it was like, was not a shock. Alright, I got a hype to play. If anyone's unfamiliar, I am the game, subbed with a sub. So I play a song because I like music. I just play a random song that I'm into for people that sub or do a 2-month Prime sub, and then every anniversary after that. Them's the rules. All right. So please enjoy this song. Pick up with the pizza candles. That sounds delicious. Max Payne 3 is also Team Bondi? Really? I think much more highly of them now. And I'm saying that having not even played LA Noire. So, what do you think about the rumor of Xbox potentially buying Obsidian? I think it makes sense, and it should be exciting. Microsoft is pumping money into developers. They're doing everything. They're doing everything right, like the right way. I know people have issues with some stuff, but my God, they're trying to they're so forward thinking and putting bets down and backing those bets with serious paychecks. I think Obsidian is a really great dev. I think they put out really good stuff. Right, never mind. Can't use that. Except with writing Halo correctly. Wait, what do you mean?
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Chime or a magnifying glass? Oh, you click.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
It means there's no other chance of another true Fallout game if Obsidian gets bought out.
Oh, come take a look at
Play Wasteland 2. They're making Wasteland 3. That is Fallout now. Seriously, on a...
It's a waste of time.
Oh, this guy needs to shut up. Purely on Alana's recommendation, I got Wasteland 2 for Switch, and I'm like, yep, that is Fallout. That's Fallout 3. Not maybe to the production level that somebody may want or look forward to. Yeah, Pillars of Eternity. There's a lot of that's maybe more your Baldur's Gate kind of game. Yeah, the games are there. It's just not called Fallout.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
And that makes me feel really good. Like not only does Fallout still exist in a form and it's popular and people like it, that's fine. But the actual like Fallout style Fallout game is also being made. Something wrong with the audio? Background noise? Yeah, Stephanie's cooking. There'll be some like hissing for a while if she's like pan frying some stuff. Yeah, no Alpha Protocol 2. Now that is sad. That is a real sadness. Sorry, I'm wasting way too much time on a tutorial mission. This is player. Go where we're telling you.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go. Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone. Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
What's Steph cooking? I'm not sure. Looking around with the mouse kind of sucks because it yanks back to center. Yeah, this was definitely a game not meant for mouse and keyboard. I wonder... Shit, I can't. The game is running. I can't fuck with it. I will not fuck with it. I'm going to be a non-neurotic human being and just try and play with mouse and keyboard. I can do that. Sounds like someone's having a shower. Yeah, sorry, it's a sensitive mic. I really can't do anything about that. I can tell you that cooking doesn't last forever. So...
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I guess I should also... I should have put it in the title. For those in chat, I would appreciate it if you don't directly spoil anything. Making leading statements is fine.
So we need to find a way up.
I feel like I'm pretty good at playing obtuse about that, but please don't just straight up spoil anything if you can help it. I prefer to, like... I want to have my experience with the game, you know? And you can't really have that if people are telling you things the whole time.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Just put my fucking...
Smith & Wesson.
Smear my hands all over it. Oh, it's dirty. Just clean off those fingerprints. Get my DNA all mixed up in there. 2 bullets.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Was fingerprinting not a thing back then?
Follow up on this now, before the perp tries.
I think it may have been. That may have been the space age tech they had. But I know handling of evidence was bad.
Done, Cole. Let's take it back to Central.
Handling of a lot of things wasn't great.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
I feel like, I wonder... I need to talk to somebody about this. I'm sure the question's been asked. But, fuck, no, I want a map. Oh, okay. Okay. That was trippy. Like, the pages didn't match up. But anyway, I would be curious to hear, an actor
Doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give
talk about the differences and preferences of like
You can't wait to get out of that uniform.
physically performing like on set in costume and then doing performance capture. Because I've heard some voice actors say like, "Oh, I love it because I get to wear whatever I want. I just come in. I still have to get in character and perform the scene, but I don't have to deal with like the lights and the makeup and all that stuff." And I'm like, wow, that's a cool. I had never considered that, like... I tagged the wrong thing? Or are they just telling me what to do? I think I... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I guess I tagged the wrong location? It's in the middle of the road. I did. Yup. Okay, I got it now. I don't really need to use the siren for this. Man's already dead. You hate the driving in this game? It doesn't seem that bad. It seems like... I wonder if it's like... Team Bondi did the driving sequences and then Rockstar was like, we'll sprinkle a little bit of GTA on that. Because the cars do have that roll and pitch. That kind of lumbering deceleration of turning. A lot of other cars kind of feel like go-karts in video games. They turn too quickly, they don't have momentum, they don't have weight. Like Watch Dogs cars were very much like little RC cars. Like turning about center, no, not sliding and stuff. Shut up, I'm a cop. You'd know that if I had my siren on. Driving the game looks weird. It's also going to look weird because I'm not using a controller. What's Project Rockstar? It's just me trying to play Rockstar games that I haven't finished. Nothing too exciting. I realize that a title may be a little enticing. Yeah, voice recording might be very arduous depending on how many hours you're recording nonstop. I've definitely heard that too. That your shift, you have much less downtime between takes.
Phelps and done.
And you have to do like 12 hours of recording and stuff.
Model 27 registered Magnum. Chambered for 357. Nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino.
Is it just me? Or does the video have a strange amount of echo? And it doesn't sound like it's processed to echo like they're putting effects on the audio. It sounds like there was echo in the recording. Which is, it's not bad. It makes it sound like...
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
Airy.
You see it on there?
But, like, I don't dislike it. It just sounds distinct. Gotta be careful. What if I tap the wrong thing? Haha. Tip tap.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Yeah, Jax, I don't know that it's... Well, I guess it remains to be seen.
Let's see if he's at home.
It doesn't sound like anyone's off mic yet.
Pull the trigger.
It just sounds like they might have been in
for a penny, in for a pound.
Something that wasn't a sound booth. This game has a ton of Mad Men actors in it. Well, yeah, that was the thing at the time. And not only did they already prove that they can excel in those kinds of roles, but, you know, announcing that you're getting certain actors to play certain roles, it might make people want to buy your game more. It's like, hey, it's the Mad Men video game. That's marketing, baby.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Somebody was asking what Rockstar games I haven't finished aside from table tennis. Well, yes, table tennis. People are actually pointing a lot more out to me than I thought. I bizarrely haven't finished GTA 5 Story, so that's shameful. But State of Decay... I guess I never technically finished Grand Theft Auto 2. I don't know if DMA counts. I'm pretty sure I finished 1, even though I don't remember any of it. I do remember settling in with that game and like feeling like I finished it. There were a couple of others. Bully. Played the GTA 4 DLCs. I played Lost and Damned, but I don't think I played Gay Tony. Which is a bummer because people talk about Gay Tony, like it's really good. Why am I here? Did I get out of the car? Or is this the apartment? I'm getting really distracted. I'm sorry. 203 South Glass. Oh, idiot. Oh, that is an apartment building. Bleh. I just saw the stores and I was like, there's no possible way. I never had an apartment above shops like this. I had one that was in the same building as shops. That was kind of cool. But I feel like being above a store would be so quaint. Wait, 204. Oh, Ruby, no, you're fine.
What do you guys want?
I haven't even looked at it yet. I've got 26 whispers waiting for me, which is good. It means people are writing back, but I have to collect addresses.
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight.
And hopefully, if I typed a code wrong, somebody will let me know and I can try again.
He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Whoa.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Jesus. I get it.
Very bad move, Schroeder.
Shit! I was about to say, there's an achievement for not losing your hat. They tell you how to block it after you get hit, so...
Ready?
Okay. He's doing okay, he's fine. Ooh, Angelic, thank you for the sub. Hold on. Let me finish roughing this dude up. Jesus.
Ralph, you alright?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
God damn it. Hold on a minute. There's a sub to play. For 2 months. Thank you for pointing that out, Zaxby. And yeah, partner sure didn't help. But ain't that just how it is? Ain't that how it be sometimes? Kind of hear Steph's audiobook. Okay. I'm gonna play something off this, because I remember this being good. Is it this? Damn it. Welcome back, Grace. I don't know what you're talking about, Otter. I will only ever enforce the law diligently and fairly. Okay, got a track. Angelic Rocker, thank you for dropping 2 subs in a row. Please enjoy this track. Okay. It's from a new EP by Digitalism, which is a band that I, bizarrely have trouble figuring out. They just always seem to be making weird, kind of interesting stuff. Alright. That's what you'd be playing on repeat if you lived in Tron World. But you can just choose to live in Tron World in your mind.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Just bring out important parts of the game that allows you to talk over it. You can always adjust it, but it's not dramatic. So it's not as dramatic. Yeah, the compression is a little intense, but it's intense as a catch-all, because games come in at different volumes too. Shenmue 2 is just really quiet. There's a gold handle on that. I was like, maybe I can open that. So for games that come in lower, the compression ratio has to be higher to make the effect noticeable.
List of names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
This isn't a spoiler, but keep an eye out for newspapers. Ah! I didn't pick the one in the intro.
Bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
Man. Dude went up for murder just because he swung at a cop. You can open all gold handles. Let's see. Well, the drawer had a gold handle, right? I was clicking on it and nothing happened. Use Achievement Hunter's guides to find the collectibles in the game. Remember it was Jack and Jeff? I remember watching an Achievement Hunter video to get achievements in the Ghostbusters video game, which was way better than people gave it credit for. There, I said it. But, yeah, I remember that.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now!
It's only doors? Okay.
Excuse me,
sense.
Sergeant, but... Excuse me? Fuck you! You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig! Some of us are here for... I know why...
No way to boost gain levels before sending through compression?
I'm having a
yes,
day, Private.
but...
Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello? We're here for OCS, Sergeant. So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help.
So that works if you have a hard limiter too, because otherwise when it's not ducking, it will just be on full blast. And then the differential in audio that's coming in will still exist, it's just shifted up. So they'll both compress down and the differences will be lower, but then the gain kicks back in. Is my experience. There needs to be a hard limiter for OBS.
Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCR.
There's kind of not, only compressors.
Men who want to fight.
And I've looked a little bit. Tried LA Noire VR. I have not, no. Another reason you should play with the controllers because it vibrates when you're near a clue.
A city that needed an honest cop.
That was enough to get the game to run. And if it's not just working, sometimes getting controllers to work is a pain in the ass. So,
Right, wrong.
I'm gonna leave it for now.
Forces like politics. There's no city on the fence.
But yeah, I'll get it working by next stream.
A brown paper envelope. A Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. To get OB ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam.
That's when they teach you shooting. You can skip driving because nothing really happens. I don't mind downtime. Especially, it gives me an opportunity to look at chat, but that is good to know. To not really expect much of anything from the open world traversal.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Yeah, low fight's cool. I've messed with stream audio, because you're right. It would be nice if there were a nice solution for all cases, but it seems like at least software-wise, with OBS,
Weapons on the ground now.
the solution isn't really there. Oh boy, I'm not gonna remember any of these buttons.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, fellas. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Back up a minute soon.
Stay down.
That face.
I'm getting hammered here, Phelps!
You're moving. Give me some cover. Come get me.
Damn it. Ugh. I'm used to like GTA 5 cover and stuff, so this is... I'm gonna take a... Oh, he did! He slipped me. That boy slipped me. Crafty man. Oh, there's another one. Shit.
That's it? We got them all?
Well.
I think we got them, Cole.
4 bullets in the upper back. I get to retire early. Prime year sub hype. Acknowledge it so I can stop adding them. Thank you, Boris. Last pro tip of the day: when you're looking for evidence, there will be mystery music that plays. Once you find everything, it'll play a little jingle. The music will stop, letting you know you got all the clues. Enjoy the game. All right, thank you. Yeah, Phelps is a tough boy. Also a good. Can I pause it here, or will it skip? All right, 1 second. Somebody subbed for a year, so I gonna play a little tune. Tune, some say. Throw a little Y in there, spice it up. Why not? It's Tuesday. Why not celebrate? Why not throw a little Y in your word? Why not, I ask you? Oh, sure, people will tell you why. I'm here to say why not. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is, I was going to try to mix it up a little bit. But I think I'm still just in an electronic mood. I shouldn't be. I'm playing fucking Noire. I should pick something topical. But instead I'm going to pick this. So this is some pretty classic house music. I'm into it because I don't hear it much anymore. So, thank you for subbing for a year, Boris. Wait, no, wrong one. 6 months. Okay, Wiser Panda. But anyway, thank you anyway, Boris. But Wiser Panda, this song is for you and only you. So I hope you like it. First thing that came to mind for music, fitting, this is Diablo Swing Orchestra, which doesn't really, besides the swing part of swing metal. So, yeah, swing metal is a little bit off. That genre didn't quite exist yet. You guys talking about 3D mapping the inside of a vagina? Because technology waits for no man.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Very intense musical sting.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
I do like Thievery Corporation.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LSPD! You can go screw yourself. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding it!
There's no jump. Fair enough. I don't want this music to play when I'm doing dramatic stuff.
Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Oh my gosh. I just shot at whoever.
Do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Hey. What's my hat still on?
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going down inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Jesus.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
This dude's got a bald patch and he's like hardcore parkouring. Oh, fuck!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
My hat fell off, you son of a bitch. Can you throw him off the roof? Oh, you can punch him off the roof, yeah. I thought I remembered that happening.
Parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
His nose looks so weird.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy...
Muskrat, thank you for subbing on Prime.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Oh, first real case.
Could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Those dang old wieners.
Everybody stay
Time
back.
to flop this guy on over. Start rooting around in here.
Crowded street.
Don't need no goddamn gloves. I'm good.
and everything.
This is really weird. Yeah, this game was built for controller. A pawn slip. Layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
So he was 47. Gonna buy his wife some nice earrings. Good American boy. Oh, okay. You can give him the old Shenmue twist and twabble. I'm into that. This is really weird. Like, you're WASDing through specific highlighted places? Examine more closely. Inspection, okay. I'm floating on a dead guy, god damn it. It's actually kind of hard to tell what I'm pointing at.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
But I'm so excited. It's my first dead person I get to poke at. Alright.
We should make sure we check the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Oh.
Can I help you, sir?
No, I'm good. Hold on. There's a sparkly thing. Whoops!
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
She's gonna boner if you just died? No, like rigor. I wouldn't think so. I don't know. Rigor mortis affects muscle, and there's no boner muscle. Hello, boy, Jardy.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
Is this the original game or the remaster? Because the remaster changed the whole doubt button thing.
Mr. Gage.
I think it's the original
first name
on PC.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Human sad. Oh, 3? I don't see any reason to doubt her.
You don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
I'm just reading a response.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer.
Not sure what I missed.
Get out!
Thanks for the reset, Patriarch.
Now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must.
It's all about facial cues.
Say another word to you.
Oh, so she was like supposed to be expressing nervousness in that brief thing? I don't know how much of it is like overacting and how much of it is this is what this is supposed to mean. Because I feel like if you can interrogate her again? Okay. I feel like if I don't know, I can definitely overthink this kind of thing. But I was like, she looks kind of weird, but it's probably not a big deal. Turbid, don't spoil things, man. I said that. Maybe you weren't here. Important clue out there that's not the easiest to find. Oh, already been told.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
He's just excited. I only played through the game like 8 times. Wow. They even put a cop standing there. That's how they try to tell you.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Okay. Top tips. 01138? What is that? What is the significance of that number? Aside from it being on the gun.
On the witness. She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
God damn it, Cole!
Just a little glance. It's no big deal. No big deal. Nickus. Appreciate the resub. Just sparks. No big deal. Chips on the paint. Park nice?
Next left.
What are you talking about? No, get out of the car. Alright. Fuck off! I'm police in here.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire.
Oh, THX 1138.
Sure. What's the make and model?
Yeah.
FN Browning, model 1920.
Yeah, I didn't
Serial
even.
number is
You're right.
0138.
You don't say.
That's kind of cool.
Well, I didn't
References.
sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
And there was a slip for layaway jewelry. Where's my car? Oh, it's around the corner.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Get in. Can I not drive? No, I cannot. What? You did that real weird, but you know what? We got it done. It's because you parked in front of the light? Oh. Hey! Cop in here. God. To be able to get around downtown LA like this, I feel so free. I don't have to stop at every fucking intersection. Why did you stop? GTA tomorrow? Probably like Friday.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole
You can interest me in justice.
No.
Sorry.
Mr.
Almost said
Kalu
judgment.
is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
God damn it. God damn it.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Why would you let him do that?
He's getting away.
Kalu, get back here!
Chicken come with fried tomatoes.
God damn it. I like how he runs past a lot of innocent people. Could easily accidentally plug anybody.
Too late, Kalu!
Oh, you got a little burst, huh? Okay. You gotta tap it, and then he does a super sprint. If you just dome that guy right away, is that it? Like, case closed?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Sent a bunch of maps, I think. Runners vs. Nonstop Avalanche one was good. Okay, I'll take a look at that one.
The case.
I bookmarked them all, but I haven't played them yet. So.
The one you never saw.
You can fire your gun in the air?
That keeps you awake.
I figured that's what they were going for, but...
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half...
Yeah, I don't know when the Miranda rights started. It was just people just fucking doing whatever.
Murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Oh, I love justice.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Oh, 1966.
You've only been with us a short
Civil
time.
rights era.
Assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I really want a brash, older man who withholds all approval to speak in riddles at me all of the time. Well, this fucker's nervous. Well, he's drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes, though.
I want to see my lawyer.
He's probably pretty jittery.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay. View evidence. Why not? Let's look at what we got. Shooting, layaway voucher, 3 shell casings. So, let's see here. So he brought the gun in, had it serviced. It was a murder weapon. Don't have anything linking the layaway voucher to Kalu, really? Look at your smug-ass little face. Alright, well, let's get going.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I don't understand. I didn't have anything to prove that he was lying.
Disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Well, whatever. This is gonna be messy. Yeah, I schmucked myself. Got schmucked! He's gonna run out of coffee eventually.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead.
Can you skip?
You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright.
Let's talk about the shooting.
Call him out on the lie and then use a piece of evidence?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
So it doesn't have to be...
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
It doesn't have to be like a clear and explicit contradiction. Even just using a little bit of evidence that's slightly connected, but not explicitly connected works.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 0.
See, like, if they wanted that to be a lie, he would have to prompt it by saying, I don't even own a gun.
Burglary a couple years ago.
So it's like...
I used my gun on Gabe. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I got schmucked again. How did the bullets matching the gun not be the thing?
Boy, I need a confession.
Is it always going to be this sort of like arbitrary? You can always call him on the lie and recant. I mean, I have to use the evidence.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr.
Piece of evidence that ties him to the gun recently
Shot a man
doesn't
dead.
prove it was his gun. So what? Like, that's the thing. They're not being explicit about which part you're supposed to contradict.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting every...
Whatever.
I'm a businessman. I run...
I'll figure it out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Yeah, skippable cutscenes. As far as I know, there's little to no logic as to what piece of evidence is used to prove a lie in any given case. Cool. Liar.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
That's why you're a detective.
I owned a gun, yes, but
True enough.
It was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
So the last message is you can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Making you think that's the thing you're supposed to contradict, not that his gun has been gone for a while.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
Oh boy.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have nothing to prove that Gage hated Jews. So doubt, right? Hot tip, if you're not sure, you can choose a lie to get a better clarification on the question, and if you don't have a clear-ass proof, then go back to truth and doubt. Alright, sure.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? They don't even remotely get there until you accuse the lie. So yeah, just accuse the lie all the time. Okay.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Schmucked? I schmucked again!
You disappoint me. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
You gotta hear the whole thing again. I'm getting schmucked! Oh. This is S-class schmucking.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Use your intuition points? I want to figure this out. This is the tutorial for interrogation, so it wouldn't hurt to use an intuition point as a demo. Is it expected that you'll use intuition points? Because if it's just a way of like...
Let's talk about the shooting.
Circumventing parts of the game, I would like to learn how to play properly before like...
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
If people are telling me to do it, I should do it. Alright, so I'll get my way in there. He's shifty. This boy is shifty. Oh, they even say careful use of intuition, so they do prompt you. Alright, fine. Ask the community. Thanks. Well,
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01.
I used it at the wrong time.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Oh, they do at least mark through the... Wait. Yeah, the things that cannot be right. Did they do that in the rest of the game?
You had the gun
Should have saved it for the next one.
box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
I'm not going to get schmucked this time.
It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits
You really cannot skip, huh?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I mean, I will admit that the, It keeps telling me to select remove an answer.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them.
America.
I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
First try. Give me that promotion.
Well done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Detective Phelps.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice.
Love justice.
Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Doesn't he have to sign something for it to count as confession? Whatever, man. We play it fast and loose here. Check off. I did it. I'm officially a super sweet detective. If evidence can't directly contradict what the person said, then doubt. Like how Kalu said that his gun had been stolen, you had the gun shop owner said that he recently cleaned it. Yeah, but the bullets also proved that the gun was used, so that doesn't really work either. There are many different ways to interpret that advice.
Traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
The right way seems obvious in retrospect, but...
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
What's your notebook were casings found at the crime scene?
Detective here.
Not the fact that the gun store owner told you that Kalu brought them.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Well, there were two separate statements, and different pieces of evidence could have refuted either. That's what I mean.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy,
anyone can own a 32.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star.
That logic is not universal.
The seedy side of LA is his audience.
I could see the game doing that too, and then that would be the right thing. Yeah, whatever.
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Man. There's just so much authoritative talking in this game. It's great.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Weird. But I am going to have to stop there because it's 10 o'clock. Now, I did start way late, so apologies about that. Some old games take a little sussing about, and I wanted to like work out when I got home, the whole thing. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna keep hitting it because I want to finish it. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I'm sure I'll get used to it, and I'm looking forward to piano chimes all around. And if anyone's still in chat, if they want something, I'm gonna look at my whispers in a second and try and straighten everything out. So, bye guys. See you later.
Check this out. What am I, a monkey? You can zoom in, zoom out, change angles. Go anywhere you want to go, do anything you want to do. Here we go! This place is really sweet. Whoa, I'm out of here. Change the system.
To me, if you feel ecstasy, this high is for you and me. Gravity, energy, make me feel good, make me feel good, make me feel good, make me feel good.
The club drug ecstasy, also known as X, Roll, Clarity, Essence, methylene dioxymethamphetamine. What? Methylene dioxymethamphetamine, MDMA. It's widely used in the underground party scene, and in the Navy, it's definitely becoming an epidemic. The drug is usually swallowed as a tablet or a capsule. Let's take a trip. Once someone swallows a pill, the ecstasy begins its trek through their system. Once it takes effect, it increases the release of serotonin. That's a chemical in your brain that affects your mood, sleep, and even your appetite. That explains the warm and fuzzy feeling that people think they receive after taking ecstasy. Additional effects include increased heart rate, blood pressure, seizures, dizziness, and sometimes even death. Myth: ecstasy isn't harmful. Right. A lot of the ecstasy out there on the market is black market ecstasy. That means it's cut with lots of other things, including heroin, PCP, and sometimes speed. Myth: ecstasy isn't addictive. Wrong. Although ecstasy isn't physically addicting, tolerance for it can be developed rather quickly, so users may feel the need to take more and more ecstasy so they can get the same feeling. So let's just say you don't die from taking ecstasy, and your brain still maintains enough functioning so that you actually can go to work. Is it worth your career? Ecstasy usage in the United States Navy has gone up over 500% in the past 2 years, and the Navy is cracking down. Article 112 of the UCMJ states that any illegal use of any illegal substance is unauthorized and is punishable by the United States Navy. Newsflash, ecstasy is very illegal. The federal government even classified it as a Schedule I drug. That's in the same category as marijuana and heroin. Myth: Navy drug tests don't test for ecstasy. Wrong. This may have been true in a galaxy far, far away, but in today's Navy, ecstasy is one of the main drugs that they test for during their urinalysis. Last year alone, more than 400 Navy and Marine Corps service members popped positive during urinalysis for ecstasy. Due to the recent use of ecstasy, the Navy's designed a website to help maintain drug awareness. The website helps inform you. They even have a cool training exercise about what ecstasy does to your body. Remember, the policy is zero tolerance. Don't let ecstasy be the cause of your agony.
Ecstasy. Don't let the name fool you.
Breakout may go back a few years. Indeed, it was one of the first cartridges for the VCS to attract a wide audience of players. And no one, it seems, can resist bashing those colorful bricks out of the wall. It's fairly simple, really. All you have to do is move your paddle back and forth to intercept the path of the ball. And yet there are many people who have never scored more than 400 points in this game. It's time to change that.